Hello, beautiful people. Good day and welcome back to my channel. This is your man once again, Bien. Today, I'm in one of our sister's house. She invited me, so that's so special. And we're going to be talking to her, just as normal, getting her views on things that's going on here in Europe and in Austria, mostly where we live. So thank you and welcome. Let's get straight to her. Hello, my sister. What's her name?
My name is Blessing. Let me say Adeline Blessing Alifan.
Adeline Blessing Alifan.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. And where you come from, please?
I'm from Nigeria.
From Nigeria. That's cool. That's cool. And how long have you been here in Austria?
I think 10 years, if I'm not mistaken.
10 years in Austria?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's wonderful. Miss Alifan, please share with us some of your experiences here in Austria in these 10 years you've been here.
We say Austria is cool, different opportunity for individuals, but to be honest, it's not easy,
Okay.
Back then when people here, we normally said Europe is not easy. Me person, I normally said, I beg, not easy, now you still there Europe, why you not come over? But when I came and I find out, man, it's not easy. No matter the level of education you have back home, you have to start here from the ABC. So
Okay.
it's not easy, but at the same time, when you work hard, you can get the benefits in Europe. But I would say when you don't have paper, it's stressful, and when you have, it's also stressful. And at the same time, if you work hard, as I said before, you can have all the benefits. So for me, it's not from 10 years to now. It's not that easy.
Yeah.
I've passed through thick and thin, but I'm still strong. I'm still standing.
That's cool.
So I thank God.
Yeah.
So it's not easy, and I will say to my fellow Nigerians, Africa, that the ones that they are coming, they should come, but it's not easy. But they should not have 100% hope. They should just have 50-50.
All right.
Just like me. You will work or not, because sometimes when you put all your mind or all your eggs in one basket, you end up everything, you got so disappointed.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Thank
so
you.
but when 50-50, you can know what is happening.
You can manage it.
Yeah, you can manage it. Thank you very much.
That's wonderful. So are you married?
In Nigeria, yeah, but now I'm single. But I have 3 kids.
In Nigeria, you are married?
Yeah, I was.
Okay, you were married once. Okay, now you are divorced.
Yeah.
And your husband lives in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Okay, and you live here now with your kids?
Yeah, no, I live here with one of my Afghan baby, with 2 of my Nigerian baby, or should I say sorry? 3 kids, 2 daddy, 2 is Nigeria, like a policeman, and one, the last baby is a Austrian man. Okay,
so you're telling us now that your 2 children live in Africa, in Nigeria, to be specific, with your ex-husband.
No, with my brother.
With your brother, with your family.
Yeah,
and now you're living here, and you have a child here with a white man.
Yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's cool. So now, having these 2 men now, you have a black man who you have 2 kids with, and now you have a white man who have a kid with. So how can you just tell us about the 2? Yeah.
Nigerian men with their own minds and Nigerian men with their own a little bit, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And Austrian men too, a little bit with their own ups and downs.
Yeah.
No man is perfect,
Sure.
Every woman needs a man that will treat them the way they want to be treated.
Sure.
Like me, I want a man that will treat me the way I want to be treated. Even you give me the heaven and earth, you didn't treat me the way I want to be treated. All what you gave to me is nothing.
Okay.
So I just like 50-50. You respect me, I reciprocate. You treat me the way I want to be treated, and I give you back.
That's nice.
But if you lied and so on and so forth, the feeling is dead, no matter what you do.
Exactly. Okay. So we're still indulging in this. Okay. So you mean like the white man and the black man? I mean, the feelings are different.
Yeah, the feelings are different.
Okay, so you get different feelings from the white man, and also get kind of different feelings from this black guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't want to compare the two, or you don't want to
No, I
tell
don't
us
want
about
to
the two?
compare. No.
No, so it's just something private to you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's your personal something.
But two
okay.
of them are cool in their different
In their ways, you know.
Yeah, but I know what I want.
Okay, you know what you want.
Sure.
So okay, I'm not gonna be a judge, you know, to ask you which one of them you want, but I know it's
None of them.
None of them. Okay,
Yeah.
you still looking or what?
Yeah, when I see someone I like, yeah, maybe I can give it a shot. I'm not talking about marriage, but start from somewhere. Yeah, because I was once there.
Yeah.
So I've seen the thick and thin, the ups and downs.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, but come on, sister, man, come on. You can't tell me that you have 3 kids, 2 for a black man and 1 for a white man,
Yeah.
and you're still looking forward. Can't you tie one of them down?
No.
Why?
No, to be
Tell us
honest,
why. Yeah.
the black is, as I said, is cool in its own way.
Okay.
The white too is cool in its own way.
Yeah.
But there is things I miss
Okay.
that I really
from both of them.
from both of them.
I
That is
see.
things I miss. Even when both of them tried, including the white man tried, to be honest. But when the lies, sharing tears, and trying to like maybe he's the victim, then
You
nothing.
you
I can't take
it.
it. Even if you give me half of the world,
Okay.
I can't take it.
Okay. That means you are principled. You know,
Sure.
you know what you want, and you
Yeah.
always go for what you want.
Sure, I'm a little bit stubborn.
I can say that.
A little bit stubborn, but I know what I want. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, all ladies know what they want. You can be with a man, 5 man, 4 man. When that man is not yours, nothing can happen.
Okay.
But when that man is yours, nobody's talking about marriage now. But
Good
start from
advice.
somewhere.
Okay.
You know, give it a shot.
Okay.
That does not mean that maybe with your first, second, third,
Yeah.
that maybe that love does not exist. Yeah, love do, but it takes time.
That is
You know,
wonderful.
yeah,
That is wonderful.
it takes a little bit time
Yeah.
when you set your track right and you said this is what I want, no matter what my ex do, no matter what they want to give, when that thing you miss is not there, there is no way.
That is wonderful. So thank you. Let's move on. Now, in these 10 years in Austria, have you ever left Austria to go to other countries?
To be honest, no. But
No.
around Vienna, yeah.
Okay, you've been to other Bundesland?
Yeah.
Like where and where, please?
Let me say, I was before in Innsbruck.
Innsbruck, okay.
Yeah. Before I came here and I went for.
That's another state called Innsbruck.
Yeah,
okay.
that is where. Yeah, Innsbruck. So
Yeah.
sometimes I went to vacation with the father of my baby.
Okay.
Yeah, and a little bit maybe
He's
African.
Austrian?
Yes, it's Austrian man.
Oh, he's Austrian man from
Yeah.
Innsbruck.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
From
cool.
Tyrol.
From Tyrol.
Yeah,
Oh,
but we
okay.
met here.
A wonderful place, yeah. Okay, fine. And how is it treating you?
It's a cool man.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a cool. He supports.
He takes good care of you at the baby?
Yeah, he supports even when I let him know that the feeling is no longer there because of one or
Really?
two.
Yeah.
And he respected my decision.
Okay.
And still supports. So
Okay.
yeah.
Wow.
Still supports. Even he had his own
things to his
yeah,
own issues too.
he had his own issue. Me too. I am not perfect.
Okay.
To be honest, I have my own flaws too.
Okay, that
But yeah, but
he still
when
respects.
but when I don't see what I want in a man,
Yeah.
it's a turn down, no matter what.
Okay. And you tell him that, and then
Yeah.
he respects
Yeah,
your
he respects my
your
decision.
wish.
Yeah,
Okay.
he respects my and still supports the little way he
And
can.
he's still there for you, no
Yeah,
matter what.
he's still there
Oh,
for me.
that's
and
wonderful.
Right now, the there is for the child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's cool. Yeah. Okay. So, do you still communicate with your black guy in Africa?
He called me the day before yesterday.
And he sorry, please. And he still want to get back to you, or that you get back together, or no?
He always said that long time, and my children, my big boys, ask me,
Yeah.
"Oh, mom, when you will come back with our dad?" And I have to hit the nail on the head. I don't have to tell them lies. And I said, "My dear, even na papa be government of Nigeria, I no go come back, because if I come back, the things when e pass I go dey remember, so I no go fit come back." And they said, oh, Mom, thanks for your honesty.
Okay.
And I told them, and they have to know that in the back of their head, that no matter what, I will never go back to their dad.
Wow.
Including the father of my baby.
Wow, you have a really understanding children that they understand it this way and they support your. They support you and stand behind you, and oh, that's wonderful.
And my big son said, Mommy, will you still have a baby for another man? For real. And I think about it and I said, my dear, I wanted to have 4 children for one man. I said, sometimes what we plan is not what will come. That is the truth. Sometimes.
Sure. Yeah.
So I said, I don't think I will have another baby for another man. I said, 3 of you is cool. Yeah. And the big one said, oh, Mommy, that is nice.
Yeah, because also here in Australia, they say everything 3 is good. So you have 3 already. But I wish you don't marry 3 husbands. And you don't marry the 3rd husband. But it's all up to you anyway.
Okay.
So now, there are people in Africa. They want to come to Europe, and they think here in Europe, everything is given, that you can become whatever you want to be. You hear there's no suffering. It's like heaven, So they watch the TV, they watch the films and everything. They think, oh God, this is heaven, and I'm gonna give everything I have to come here. And some of them sell their houses, their cars, their lands, and everything just to make it down here to Europe. So, what would be your advice to them?
Okay, my advice to my fellow ladies.
Yeah.
Or the men out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Fellow ladies or the men out there. You can make it anywhere. To be honest.
That's cool.
When you put hard work and consistency.
Yeah.
Sorry, my English is not that cool, but I'm trying to.
You're wonderful. Say that. Yeah.
So I will say, do not give everything you have to come, but when you set your mind to it, you can try it. But when you are coming, just have it in your mind that when you work hard, learn the Dutch, communicate with people, then it will be cool. But at the same time, you can make it anywhere. You can make it in Nigeria, you can make it in Africa. When you set your mind to it, that is what I got to understand, that sometimes when I said I can do something, when I'm being in the class, example, I will say to my teacher, I cannot do it. No matter how I try, I cannot do it. But when I tell my teacher I can do it, and even the people that come out first, I will even do better than them. So she said,
that's cool.
Please always say positive to yourself.
Exactly.
That is what she said to me.
That's how we should be. Always say positive, we don't need. Because what we say is what comes to us or what we see. So when we stay positive, it's always, straight ahead. Yeah. So that means you going to German course?
Yeah.
And in which class are you at?
A2. A2 plus. It's like this. A1 plus. Plus A2.
A2, okay. Yeah. Speaks to up Dutch?
Ein bisschen, meine Deutsch nicht so cool, aber it's so.
So, okay. I asked her if she speaks Dutch and German. She said yes. Okay, so that's good. A little bit. That's nice. Okay. So, how do you see life in Austria? Is the life here treating you well? The government of Austria, they take care of you and then your family. How do you see life generally here in Austria? I
would say life in Austria, the land is treating me fair.
Okay, that's wonderful.
I will be honest. It's not easy.
That's nice.
For it, it's never easy.
Okay.
But the land is treating me fair. Yeah, I know what affect others never affect me. Okay. That is the truth. I don't know why, but that is the honest truth. For real, it's not easy. Maybe to try to get a job or maybe to try to learn the Dutch. It's not easy. But when you put your mind to it, believe me, you are like this.
That's nice.
For real.
Okay.
But when you just like, I cannot do it, your self-esteem is getting low. I've tried it.
Okay.
Sometimes when I said I cannot do nothing, I feel weak. That is the honest truth. But when I said I can do it, man, it's like this. I could ever serve the toilet for myself.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So, still, the treatment, the social help from the government of Austria how do you see it? Are they trying?
Yeah. Let me
Because
say
some people say they are really trying, and some people say they are trying. But I mean, how can you rate them?
Yeah, I can say they are trying.
That's
because
good.
my course mates, she said they normally pay, let me say, 1,000 for offer card, and they will pay house rent and so on and so forth. I'm here with a contract, and I know it's turn by turn.
Yeah,
That's what I believe. My visa now is 1 year,
okay.
and with my passport and so on and so forth, it's not easy. But I know the Austria too, they are trying, even when I have this strong feeling that in the future, what they give us, we have to pay it back one way or the other.
Sure.
I'm sorry, but that is how I feel, and based on what I had. So
sure. It's I mean, it shouldn't be that bad, when someone helps you, and later on in life, when you are able to give back or to pay back, and then you can pay back. And I also heard that they don't ask you to pay all at once. You pay instrumentally. So when they can support someone to build himself up, okay, and then later on you give back. I mean, I think it's fair. It's a good system.
True.
Yeah.
And I pray and I hope that when I get to that point that they will be paying me 2,000 or 1,500.
You will get there.
Yeah, we get there, but it's a gradual process. It's not just fast.
Sure.
So it's a gradual process. So I want to plead with my ladies and gentlemen there that want to come to Europe. It's not a big deal. They can come at the same time. They should not put 100% hope. They should put 50-50. Because that is life. When you put all the eggs in one basket, man, you'll be disappointed. But when you put 50-50, you will come out positively. Mostly when you're strong and determined.
That is good. That's wonderful. And here in Austria, what about our black men? Although you say you have a baby with a white man, so you only go white, or do you sometimes relate to our black men?
Come on. Come on. I would like to put it Christian, Muslim. My late mom once said, you can find happiness anywhere. It does not matter the color. It does not matter the person. Once the person gives you the happiness, peace of mind, why not? So I relate with Christian, Muslim, even people that don't even believe. I relate with all of them. But but when I observe and see that this person is so, I distance myself.
Okay.
But when I see this person is like this, I can relate more.
Okay. So you find our black brothers here also interesting to deal with?
Sure.
Okay. Do you have a friend from the black community?
I will say in the past I had a friend, Muslim and Christian in this apartment, that we play basketball together. Yeah.
Okay.
But all of them find their.
So no intimacy.
I will say I dated black, not only white.
Oh, really?
That is honest.
Yeah, of course you had a child with a black man, but I'm talking about here in Austria.
Sure, okay. I dated black in Austria.
Okay.
A Muslim.
A Muslim, okay.
Yeah.
But that's fine. No, it doesn't matter. Christian, Muslim, we are all one.
Sure.
That's cool. Okay. Then now, as you move on, do you work, or you are just taking care of a baby?
Okay. To be honest, I do part-time job in my apartment.
Okay.
I do running go craft. I clean my apartment, but not the rooms from up to down. And I do part-time German course. So I finished last year, but this year I will say so not 100%, but I'm looking forward to do the exam. I did the test of actual, but not the exam.
Okay.
To be honest. So, but for now, I will say my baby go to kindergarten, and I do my part-time job. So that is it.
And for our black sisters and black brothers who live in Austria, and who are watching up now, or who are watching this program, what will you tell them? How should their life be here in Europe? What kind of life they should live, that we bring goodness to Africa and to the countries we all come from? So what would you advise to those who are already here in Europe?
I will say we should stay positive, and we should not, how will I put it? We should not support colors. We should support individuals.
Okay.
Egal, the colors, black, white, brown, egal. We are all one in the presence of the Most High. For real. As I said, I'm kind of a little bit stubborn lady, but I'm cool.
That's nice.
For real. And yeah, I know what is right and what is wrong, and I will say that I have a little bit conscience. For real. Yeah, and I will say that, yeah, I wish all the old mothers, the ladies, goodness and mercy and all the good things that this country will offer.
That's nice.
For real. But
Okay.
It's not easy, to be honest. It's not easy at all. And last but not the least, Europe normally takes ladies' time. For real. You would think that, oh, 1 year, 2 years, before you know, it don't pass 10 years. For my head, I say maybe now 5 years, but when I calculate time, it don't reach 10 years. So it's not easy, eh? We should just be positive and yeah, and we should not be jealous about our neighbors, about our friends. But if we see
Very
maybe
good
something is going good for our neighbors, our friends, only what we could do, we said, oh, whatsoever you believe on, just pray to that, oh God, or the God of the universe, please, you that did it for this person, please do it for me.
Sure.
But when you are jealous and you are so angry and you manipulate things, you stay where you are like uprooted tree. You don't move forward.
Very good advice.
But
Okay.
when your heart is pure, my dear, you move forward. Even things affect the rest will not affect you. They say what affect others will never affect us. So that is what I believe.
That's
For real.
wonderful. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah. My final question to you would be: now you've seen everything. In Austria, and you say you've not traveled out of Austria. You've been all the time you've been here in Europe, in Austria.
Yeah.
So, but if
And
you
Italy too
you've been okay,
for vacation.
you've been to Italy on vacation. Okay, fine, that's cool. So if you are to say, okay, I don't want to stay in Austria again, which country will you prefer to go to?
I don't want to say that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Okay, you don't
Time
know.
will tell. I have 2 countries in my mind, but I will keep that close to my heart because
Okay.
when I was growing up, I said that we have 4 children for 1 man, but that is not what happened.
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes what we plan when we are growing up, it's not what
Man
we become.
proposes, God disposes.
That is
Okay.
the truth. So
That's
right now, I
nice.
cannot say that. I will just leave everything to God.
Okay.
So I make the final say.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much, Miss